Hi guys, welcome to the review of the Hellboy statue by Tiki Designs. My name is Ram. So I'm going to go through a few aspects of the statue throughout my review. I'm going to start with the box. But before I do all that, I just want to give you a small intro about this character. So Hellboy is, I think he was created in 1994 by Mike Mignola. And the basic stance was that he was a child of a nun and a demon, and his father, the demon, cut off his hand and he replaced it with a stone hand, which you can see right here. And that stone hand will, it is the key to releasing Ragnarok, that is the end of the world, end of days basically. So this guy basically, when he comes into the world, he's brought to Earth by Rasputin and a few other Nazis, and the British forces rescue him. And he joins an organization called B.P.R.D, where he fights demons, werewolves, vampires, all sorts of supernatural characters. And and in the latest thing, with the last comic I read about him, he actually gets killed and goes to hell. And finally he does succumb to his destiny, where he does become a ruler of hell, because he has to. It's basically, it's not like a Superman or Batman character where they find a way out. This guy basically has to go according to what the circumstances are. So I'm just hoping that Magnolia does another chapter on him. I really do hope for that. But yeah, for now, that's a basic intro about him. And I gotta say, he is my favorite character in the world, like out of all the other comic book characters ever, because it's just something about him. It's like more of folktale and all that. It's all mixed in. So anyways, let me just get into the review, and we'll see where it goes from there. So first, the box. The box itself is plain. You have the statue art right here, and then you have he's a fourth in the classic hero collection. I don't know what the other three are, sorry. And there you have it, Mignola, he made it. And you have then you have on the side, you have a photo of him. You have a photo of him on the back also, on the side, sorry. Then you have limited edition of 1,000, individually numbered. So this is a complete resin statue, and it's 12-inch tall. So it's a 1/6 scale. And it's based on an image by Mike Mignola. I don't know about that, if it's based on an image of Mike Mignola, because if you see a Mignola drawing of Hellboy, his face is more broader. And then his chest is bigger and his legs are smaller. That's the average Mignola drawing. So I think Tiki Designs, they might have kind of took a bit of their own, they might have made their own design in this. So that's the only thing which I was unhappy about. And then the number here is 714 out of 1,000. So that's also a pretty good number. And there are 1,000 statues available, so one of them is mine. So yes, I scored one. And I got to thank Pankaj, who's another fellow collector who I know, for the statue. He was the one who gave me this. So thanks a lot, man. So let me just open this big boy up, and we'll see how it is. All right, this is him in all his beauty. He is one single piece, so there's no attachments here or there. It's just one beautiful single piece. Mine unfortunately had a small, I think, an accident during transit, so you can see two cracks right here. Apart from that, he's perfect. It's like he jumped out of a comic book panel. You have this, it's all totally matte in color. So, and there's only 4 colors on this, I guess. There's red, black, brown, and a bit of orange in his eyes, and a bit of green. That's it. So it's pretty much beautiful. It's like a piece of art, I can say. Mignola is very famous for his shadowing. He has a lot of shadows because he kind of defines the muscles and the kind of, it's like a goth style which he goes for. So you have a lot of shading and all that, and that's very evident in the statue itself. So let me just do some close-ups, then you'll get an idea. So here's a close-up of the face. You can see it's like beautifully done. You have all the creases, you have his eyebrows here, and you have his horns, which are very beautifully done. Everything's crafted really, really well. You have his hair here, the side locks or the beard, the goatee. It's beautifully done. The only thing which I wish they did was they should have followed the original art a bit more, making a face a bit more bigger, the jawline more seen. And apart from that, I have no other complaints with the statue. The coat is also beautifully done. It's a beautiful yellowish brown, and then brown buttons, and you have the collar as brown. It's just beautiful. You have a kind of battle damage right here. And yeah, there is overall nothing wrong with the statue per se, I would say, but it's a piece of art. Literally, it's like a piece of art. It's that beautiful. You have a bit of orange in the eyes, and then you have the black coloring around the eyes to give it a more definite look. That was pretty awesome. And let's just go down a bit more so we can see the rest of the statue. Alright, at the bottom you have this beautiful stone hand of his, the key to unlocking Ragnarok. That's beautifully done, beautifully detailed, as well as his gun harness. That's beautifully done. You have something written in that which says US, and then you have the belt buckle and a pouch, and then the cross. This is also very well done, given, and you have his gun, then his shoes, his legs. If you look at it, beautifully done. They show all the muscles, everything. I mean, it's really well done for a statue. I mean, I've never seen a statue with so much detail. I mean, none of my collection has that kind of details in any of the statues yet. And then you have this buckles on his boots, which is really nice. And yeah, I'll just do a 360, just a second. Yeah, so here also you can see all the wrinkles in the coat, and you have this beautiful tail given. Even on the tail also, detailing is perfectly done. You have these lines, kind of dots, everything. It shows that, you know, it's exactly mirrors Mignola's art, because Mignola doesn't draw anything plain. He gives a lot of detail to everything. The smallest thing has detail. You can see even the coat has this, you know, kind of a button strap right here. I mean, it's just beautiful attention to detail. That's what I feel about the statue. And everything is matte. It's all painted matte. So it's kind of very well done. On the gun also you have these keys, a set of 2 keys, and it's beautiful. And on the base you have the Hellboy written there, but he's standing on a step of stones. The only glossy finish they gave was for the Hellboy, this part here. This is all glossy, as well as this, the base itself, the ground on the base. That was glossy. The rest of it is all matte color. So that's one thing which they did really well about this. So overall, this statue is a must-have in your collection if you are a Hellboy fan. He is pretty hard to find right now, but I'm sure you can find it. I was lucky enough, as I said, one of my friends was selling it. But yeah, he is a must-have. He will pop up in your collection. It's literally translated from a comic book, perfectly done. The shading, the muscle definition, everything. As I said, once again, it's totally resin, so be careful. You can see that, you know, the 2 cracks. So you have to be very careful with him. And yeah, I hope you do get it. And if you did like this review, please like and subscribe. And would love to listen to your feedback in the comment section. So thank you once again, and see you later for another review. Take care. Cheers.